Hello, welcome to another episode of Look What Just Found. This is episode number 37. I hope you are having the bestest day of your life today and every day. Not easy, I know, but hopefully my videos can bring a little levity into your life as they do into my life. With that said, and no further ado, today we're going to do. Well, today we did already a video. I am scheduling the videos out ahead as I'm trying to free up some time because I haven't had a day off to do other things since well before Christmas. So, and for that to happen, I have to be caught up and advanced. So I'm doing 2 or 3 a day, and I either put them as premieres or as scheduled. Premieres, I have to, maybe by the time this video comes out, there could be some chat allowed. I haven't, there's certain buttons and stuff, I haven't figured it out. I will as time goes on, obviously. But as of this point, I'm still trying to work the bugs out. So please be patient with me. Leave nice comments and not mean, nasty ones. Not that I don't have a thick skin, but this isn't really the place to, for that type of stuff. Okay, and I like this to be like a family friendly type of environment. It is a family friendly environment, so that's that. Okay, so with that out of the way, if you watched the previous video, you know that I had a jug for years that I've been putting my pocket change in, and then I have a jar before the jug. So the jar, which I've been filling up for about 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months, was almost full from the pocket change that I've been reviewing on this channel. And I almost mixed the searched pocket change from that jar in with the unsearched pocket change from the jug. And I don't, it was like an epiphany or something. And I took out the pocket change from the jug, and this is the overflow, and the other one's this 2-quart jug that's on the floor next to me. So we have to get through this, which we're not doing today. I used to do just a few coins in a whole episode before. Now I'm quicker now because I've been doing it for a while. But let's see. Hey, Vinny, let me get a half hour's worth of pocket change, okay? Here you go, Jess. That's about 5 minutes. Oh, that's about 15 minutes. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. All right. Oh boy, that might be too much. All right. Well, we're gonna. Let's see what we could do here. All right. Let's get the quarters. So the I can't believe I have all this material. I mean, I got I even have the federal rolls, which I was gonna do. I mean, like, I got so much stuff to do in front of me. I don't know how long that's gonna last. I mean, I watch. I talk about other. I don't talk. I talk about my experiences watching other channels. Because I like watching other channels. Maybe one day I'll collaborate with other channels. Who knows? It's kind of hard to do, I think, because we're all so busy. Irregardless, You know, see if I can get these nickels. And all the coin channels were all a little bit different. I already see one. Oh, it's a copper. Okay, maybe I'll just do it like this then. We all have our own little bit of a different style, and some people like to go fast through their change. Others slow. I think I'm somewhere in between. I'm definitely not the fastest, but I'm definitely not the slowest. And I guess I would say that I'm probably a little bit more of. I'm not gonna say I'm far from a genius. I have average IQ. Yes, I've taken IQ tests. I went to college for many years. I almost went for my PhD, and I decided against it. I got accepted. This is when I got accepted to the University of Phoenix. But that was when, yeah, I'm in my 50s, so I'm going back a little bit. I don't even know if there still is a University of Phoenix or not. But that was one of the first accredited online universities. I'm talking about back in like early 2000s. And I'll just leave the pennies like this. Am I gonna do the pennies first? Yeah, I'll do the pennies first since they're right there. Anyway, so I guess I have a little bit of a little intellectual side to me, a little nerdy side that I like to learn about stuff. And so if you watch the beginning of my videos, I didn't even if you go back to if you click oldest in the videos, I've been collecting coins since I was a kid, but collecting coins and learning about coin errors is two totally different things. The coin errors, there are a lot of them. There's not a million of them. I mean, it's manageable, but you have to put work into it to learn the different coin errors. You have to put some work into it and some studying, and I think that comes kind of natural to me. So I would say that that's probably how my channel differentiates from some of the other ones. There are some other guys out there who are like that, but for the most part, not so much. So without further ado, let's get into this before this becomes a 3-hour monologue. All right, so we're going to do the pennies first. I usually leave the pennies for last, and let's see. So this is it. We're going. Is this the first? Come on, don't tell me the first penny I grab has like has a crack in it, a die crack. You see, this is the stuff that drives me bananas. Okay, I cannot. Now, let me tell you, if you didn't see me pull out the jaw, drop the jaw and his stuff randomly on the table, and just happen to grab this penny from this group of pennies, you'd think I'm lying. You'd have to. Yeah, first penny he grabs has a die crack. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more so you can see it. Right through the damn head. Look at that. I mean, it's nuts. Guess what? I'm gonna put a little trivia out there, a little channel trivia. It's a zinc, obviously. So all right. So we have a first coin has an error, die crack. Unbelievable. Die crack, planchet crack, whatever you want to call it. a little look what just found channel trivia. What do you think is the most asked question, viewer question about the coins. Absolutely most asked question. How much is that worth? How much is that worth? How much is that worth? I don't know. I don't know what's worth. I mean, I guess I know a little bit, but I mean, like the dead, nail. Wow, that's a beauty. All right, so we got a fine copper too on our second one. Okay. I have no idea what something's worth. If something's worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. That's the truth, and that's the bottom line. That die crack. I mean, in zinc pennies, the my zinc means they're 1983 or newer. The quality control is very high. There's like very few. You see, this might be a good one to throw into the paint stripper, right? Because I could really see if this good comes out. Just as an experiment, it'd be fun. Yeah, I hope I'll put that in there. So, like I was saying, the zincs have very high quality control. I was just reading an article yesterday about the history of minting coins in the U.S. And I want to say, for some reason, I got 2008 in my head. Anyway, within the past, what would that be? 20 years, 30 years? Past 20, 30 years, the copper penny, 1970. The U.S. has went from whatever they were doing before another 1970. I mean, you would think I could play lotto and like hit for something. I mean, what's the chances of two out of random change grabbing two 1970s in a row? Jeez, but I never win. I can't. I can't gamble. I never win anything. 83. No, I don't weigh the 83s to see if I got the 1 in a billion. I don't have luck like that. I don't collect the 2017 Ps. I know there's a floating neck one that you have to look out for on the 2017. Now you can see this one's getting close to it, but I can see his neck though. Let me look at that. This is pretty close. This is the closest. That's the closest floating neck I've ever seen. Floating head, excuse me. No neck, floating head. Yeah, but it's not. It's not quite. I mean, it's not quite a great. I mean, you could kind of see the floating head, but it's not really there yet. You can see his Adam's apple. 82. Look at this. This is what I'm saying, man. This changes. This is unsearched. This is gold. This is channel 308. It's copper. Look at the edge. No damage there. This is a large date. Yes, copper large date. Yeah, I would never throw that back into circulation. The 82s, even if I was to take 5 of them to try to sell for $1, you know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. You can see the what's that, like the zinc coming through? Oh, what a beauty. Wow. I think this is also a large date copper. Same one, same exact penny. 313. It's a little heavier. All right, what we want. Wow, but look at crazy, man. What a beauty, man. Channel gold. 2000. All right, I have to put up my my illustration, 2006. Okay, that's a nothing burger. All right. Where'd it go? I lost it. All right, whatever. Is this it? No, 22. I lost my train of thought. I think I was talking about how lucky I am that I did not I didn't what's what I'm looking for? Not infect. Not dilute. Oh man, I hate that. Don't you hate that when you have a word on the tip of your tongue and you can't remember it? Contaminate. Contaminate. That's the word. If I would have put the 98, see if we got the wide AM. Come on, baby. Give me a wide AM. All right. All right. To me, I don't consider this a wide. I don't know if I consider. I have to look at it under the loop. No, they're touching. They're touching. It doesn't. The shadow made it look like it wasn't touching, but they're touching. Yeah, if I would have, how lucky I was to think about that prior to putting that whole jar of pennies in, of change into the jar, the water cooler jug that I'm putting pennies into. That I'm putting change into, pocket change. Another 8. Look at this. Wow. Now what we need is the D zinc. We need about 100 of them. Copper, obviously. Not obviously, but it's copper, and it's yeah, it's a large date. I think the large dates look like swans, right? I think the 2s look like swans. They're closer to the edge, and the 8 top and bottom are similar, even though for some reason. Let me see. I got 3 of them here, right? Yeah, I got 3 of them. So, all right, the top and bottom circle on the 8. It's about the same size. So yeah, those all 3 of those are the same, I believe. No, this is the 2006 from before. Yeah, it didn't contaminate. I would have contaminated the whole thing. Imagine if I would have threw those coins in. 2009. Oh, we got a 2009 D. Hold on a second. You see, believe it or not, I try not to make these videos like you would. That's another thing. You would think that I'm like trying to juice, milk. See, I put all the 2009s I find. I put them in here. Which isn't many, right? I'm going through thousands of pennies. These are the 3 I found. I keep them now. Oh, that's a D. Okay. All right. Look at that beauty. That's not a D. All right. No, I just want to see for some reason. And look at this one. All right. So I had found a D before, right? No, that's not it. I have found a D before. This one has the cabin on it. My rocker buddy likes the 2009s. Oh, is this the one? No. This isn't his favorite one. He said, I think was this one. Right, Rocker? This is your favorite? Is that it? Wait, I only have 4 of them. There has to be one of these. They're all sweet, man. These are really, really nice. And then the one we just found. I know I found. Oh, this is the one I think he likes. Anyway, we found another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Um. I'm not gonna put it in the back. I do the significant. I mean, eventually I'm gonna have members. I mean, for $4.99, you're gonna get tons of content. And by the way, I'm doing premieres now. As soon as I get one member, no more premieres. Everything is scheduled. Jess, why are you gonna do that for Jess? Well, I'll tell you since you asked. Thank you very much. Premieres, which I remember, this whole thing is a learning process. Oh, 92? No, it's the 82s. What's the 92? It's the 90. Oh, this is the one we're looking for, the close AM. Yeah, right. No, it's wide. That's wide. Yeah, could drive a truck through that. That's a wide AM. Goodbye, faker. Oh, I put a copper over here. I have to watch. Sometimes I'll throw a copper into the zinc pile. I save all my copper. 2004. I lost my train of thought again. Talking about my rocker buddy. Oh well, they'll come back to me. Oh, we got through the pennies. Oh, this looks like a another 82. No, it's a copper. It's a copper. 82D copper. I think we need the 82, right? It's the zinc we need, right? What's the valuable one? 82? It's not the copper. It's the zinc, right? I have to look it up. I'm like fairly certain that it's the yeah, it's the zinc. Oh no. Hold on a second. D small date rare. Well, first of all, that's the other thing I didn't check, if this is the small date or not. It looks like the small date to me. Well, it's funny because it looks. All right, first of all, the D looks repunched. The 2 is kind of skinny, but the 8, the top and the bottom looks similar. So this is a little confusing for me. The 2 looks like a little bit like the small date because it's so skinny, right? The letters are skinny. The D looks repunched a little bit. And the 2 looks like, the skinny 2 going down. But I think this is a large date, even though it's just like it's this whole lamination thing that's going on with this, which I'm going to say it's a lamination error because it's just, I mean, copper doesn't rust. That's number one, right? So this would have to be either an annealing error, a lamination, which I believe is a type of a lamination error, right? 'Cause it has to do with the surface of the penny. Anyway, interesting. That's 4 82s, and I think they're all large dates. Eventually the thought will come back to me. And the funny thing is, whoever's watching this is like, Jess, you were talking about this. You're talking about this. 81. Cupper. One day I'll get better at it where I'll be able to, what do you think? Copper? I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. No. Same thing, I can't tell. 2000. Looking for the, right, white AM. Mm-hmm. You know, the white AM, how much is that worth? Well, the white AM was worth about $5, depending on the condition and how and I'm going to say how wide the space is between the A and M, because I think that would make it more desirable. But it starts out about $5 for the white AM. And goes up. I've seen them for 20, $30 sell, not ask, but in the sold. Yeah, so some of them I know. Oh, this is a beauty. This is a beauty. 2004. I don't see 2004 very often. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I like the we'll do the dimes next. They're right here. Yeah, like I said, I wanted a half an hour's worth. That wasn't gonna happen. I found a really nice dime era in yesterday's pocket change review. 67. 67. I think what is it? 64, right? It's when the oh, imagine that. Imagine a silver in one of these. Not one of these, like just in any of them. Oh, I know what I was talking about. So the premiere versus scheduled. In premieres, which I didn't know this, right? I'm learning all this stuff now that I'm doing the videos. Premieres, members cannot see the video early, which doesn't matter because we have no members. So that's why I'm doing premieres. But as soon as I get one member, everything goes to scheduled, right? And remember, I'm going out 2 days, and I hope to go out 3 or 4 days. Whenever I do, like today, I'm doing the double jammer, right? 2 days worth of videos. If I do 2 days of videos for a week, let's just say for 5 days, that'll put me ahead 5 days. Now I will be putting some things up as instant. It's an interesting rim. That's a misaligned die. I don't know. I'm pretty much getting. I'm not an expert on pennies, but I'm getting pretty familiar with pennies and the errors and all that stuff. But not with dimes. I mean, obviously, if I see something out of the ordinary, I'm going to be able to identify it. And silver starts at 64. That and I know, I know the basics. I know the basics. Like they say, I know enough to be dangerous. Dangerous Jess from down under, the Penny Slayer. Yeah, I got too much time on my hands. Yes, I do. So first, now. By the way, you could see how my memory is, right? Don't smoke the wacky tobacco when you were a kid, and maybe your memory will be better. Okay, I'm just saying. Just saying. You know, don't do it. Don't do it. You're doing it. Stop it. Telling you, I'm not trying to be a dad or nothing, but you're gonna regret it. I saw 98 and I was looking for the Wide AM. You're gonna regret it. Anyway, if you become a member, right? Let's say someone says, "Hey, Jess, I just became a member today, and your videos they're still on. They're still listed as premieres." That's it, man. That's what you gotta do. All you gotta do is and contact me through my email, please. I don't think there's a special uh, members. We're on Nichols now. I don't think there's a special members. Way to PM or whatever private message. I don't think you could do that on YouTube. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. Anyway, point is just send anything that's not coin related. But might be channel related. Send me an email to it's the YouTube channel's name at gmail.com. Look what just found at gmail.com. And you can just say, hey, and by the way, I only check them like once a week. So maybe for that specific issue, that one issue, I would say it would be okay to do it in a comment. Because I might not see it for a week. So yeah. So in that case, then yes, you could definitely leave that one. You could leave in the comments. You could do both. You could comment, "Hey Jess, I didn't get the. You still have everything as premieres." As soon as I get one, that's it. One member, everything, all the videos go from premiere. Not all, but all the long version videos, right? So I try to do one a day. I've been doing one a day for a long time now, months. And that would be it. That would be the end of the premieres because members cannot access premieres, which I thought they could, but they cannot. I guess there's a good reason for that, right? Because then maybe somebody would share a premiere that is not, supposed to be a premiere. So I guess that's the reason why. But that's going to be one of the main benefits of subscribing, that you could, let's say you're going on vacation, right? And well, that's not true because you could watch the videos on vacation. But let's say you're gonna be unavailable for a few days, and you're like, oh, I want to, you could watch the scheduled videos because you're a member. So you have so it's called there's a few different ways to schedule videos. One is called private to public, and the other one is members only to public. So then that's what they're going to be. We're on quarters now. It's going to be members only to public. So, and I already have, and don't forget the other ones are the abridged versions they're already only members only. You can watch the ones previously. I didn't switch them over to members only, but so this video here will have an abridged version where I'll just show the significant finds, which in this case there aren't that many. But irregardless, they'll get shown, and that's a members only, right? That's special content, and that's for members, and that's all. So and then of course, when I do premieres, once I have a lot of members, then I'll be doing special stuff. I want to do lives, and in the lives, I think it's gonna be members only who can chat and stuff like that. So I will of course, stickers and all that. Everything you could think of, I'm giving to members. Anyway, so if anybody out there says, you know what, I want to watch, I want to be a member, which of course also helps. Oh man, we gotta look for we gotta look for the W. And I know there's some. I have, you know what, I have. We're doing the quarters. I do have a quarter illustration. I have the. Let me open this up. I do have the quarter one that shows some of the variations. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So also, of course, it helps support the channel, and but I'm giving tons and tons of value. Oh man, why couldn't we get the 64, man? Tons and tons of value, and like I said, first member I get. That's it. Say bye bye to premieres, and it doesn't, it doesn't affect anybody. It just doesn't have the countdown, and but that's they say that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna spoil. Oh, look at! I never seen this one before. Oh, I'm gonna spoil my members. That's for sure. To the best of my ability, you know what I mean. For $4.99, it's gonna be worth more than $4.99. Let's just put it like that. All right, so Kansas, Wyoming, Maryland seems to be the bigger ones. I can't go crazy. I went crazy with these quarters once, and it's like every single one of these special state quarters, and I don't know why so we have so many state quarters here, has an error. Every single one of them, and they're so minute that either you're gonna, you could spend a couple minutes on each one of these quarters. Look how hard the D is punched there. It actually bent the quarter. You see it like a little bowl shape? That's crazy. So yeah, so I don't want to belabor the topic or the point, but I'm telling you, what my member, you're gonna get as much stuff. Forget it's gonna be better than anything else you can get anywhere else. That's what I can say. 82. Yeah, I saw that. Problem is, it has so much wear that it looks like a wear damage more than mint damage. Indiana. All of these state coins have errors, have special error variations. You could spend forget it all day long with a loop or a microscope trying to find all the little errors, and you might find them. Or you might be wasting your time. The Port Revere, the first state. Yeah, every one of these, there's an error with them. I remember that I didn't do it live, but I went to Walmart. There's a video. If you type Walmart into the channel, you'll find the Walmart video I did. And I had some interaction with the, this is interesting, huh? The Circle of Death. Yeah, most likely this is post mint damage. That's a beat up one. So imagine if that would have been live, how cool that would have been, because the Walmart associate came over and and took some of my. I went there to get change, and the Walmart guy comes over because the change machine got screwed up. I guess I screwed it up, and and then he grabbed some of my change and like reused some of the change, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, he said something, and I was like, "No, I'm making a video. That's my change." Like, what are you doing, man? Just reset the machine. Anyway, so if that would have been live, how cool would have that have been? You know what I mean? It would have been funny. You know what I'm saying? Um, and maybe if I had, 10 or 15 members, I could have, done something like that live, maybe get something to hold the phone and put it around my neck or so. I don't know. I figure something out. You know what I mean? Um, anyway, we'll see what happens. All right, and that's it. That was pretty good. Nothing to write home about. We got we got those 482s. We got the 482s, and we got a dirty penny, and we got that die crack. All right, and let me see. I usually say okay, and I'll see you later, and then I say hi to everybody. Hi. So yeah, that's my goal, is really to I have such a bad habit of sitting too close to the phone, and like you can see my pimples or something. And I'm gonna try to schedule it out ahead, the videos, so I could free up some time for my personal stuff, and also it'll be good for members. You could watch the scheduled videos at your leisure. So I hope everyone's having a great day, a great night. Hope everyone's enjoying the videos. A lot of the comments have been positive. Some of them not so much. And I guess some people just have really poor impulse control, and YouTube is like their place where they come to uh, vent out their frustrations. But not on my channel. I'm sorry. Um, I won't. What's the word I used before? Oh no, not again. Um, contaminate. Right? Like remember Sesame Street, the word of the day. Well, here on Jessamy Street, the word of the day is contaminate. Just like I'm glad I didn't let the search coins contaminate the water jug unsearched coins, which that was a blessing. I'm not going to let people with issues contaminate um, the channel. So I can tell, and this one person had just to quickly summarize, this one person had a very inappropriate YouTube name, and then was also leaving inappropriate comments, and that said, "You're gone." You know, um, I don't want to see that, and I don't want young people. I mean, I don't want anyone to see that. Women, it's a respectful place, and then they changed their name and came back again, but very similar, and um, and they think I'm a nice guy, but I'm not gonna allow that. So freedom of speech and all of that, yes, but not free to be disrespectful, and this person was disrespectful, and um, that's it. I'll get rid of you as many times you want to come back. I'll just keep getting rid of you. So no one's going to contaminate this, and no one's going to ruin my mood or anything like that. It's not happening. Just so you know. All right. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.